Good morning, afternoon, or evening, everyone. Today I'm going to be covering the new Tier 10 special battleship, Soviet one, the Sibir, I believe it's pronounced. So what is it? It looks like it's a secondary focused Kremlin. Looks like it's a Kremlin with a secondary focus. We do got that normal DCP that Kremlin doesn't have, but we do have this unique heal mechanic. But before we talk about all of those things, my ship build for this video will be this. I'm going for a kind of ultra greed secondary build where we're focusing pretty much all our firepower on our secondaries. We're not taking main gun dispersion. We're not taking main gun reload even. We're going for a secondary reload and range build. But before we also start off with the gameplay, guys, I hope you have been enjoying the recent uploads. I have been uploading a bit more, as you may have noticed. If you are, do please leave a like, please leave a sub to the channel, because I would greatly appreciate it a lot, and it helps out the channel a lot. And I believe still more than 50% of you are unsubscribed, so I would greatly appreciate the help. And more importantly as well, if you do enjoy the content, do leave a like on the video. But thank you for those of you guys who are watching the content, because I know some of you guys have been, well, have come back to watch the new videos, the old fans, of course. But of course, I welcome the new people who don't know who I am. But the Sibir, the Tier 10 battleship. Now, I believe it's only available for cash or doubloons or in the Wishing Wharf event. Now, how did I get my hands on it? I actually bought it. Big mistake. Why would I spend money, right? Well, I don't know. I was kind of wanting to play the game. Whoa. A bit more, so I was like, why not, right? And I can cover it in a video. It's not really beneficial for me because obviously I'm going to make less money from the video than actually purchasing it, but you know what, it's okay. And of course I can give you some entertainment, I guess. So our F key, we've got 20% shell dispersion buff, which is actually pretty good. Hopefully we spot this Napoli, by the way, because he's going to be pretty broadside here. We did get a fire there on him. Unfortunately he's not spotted. We could go for the blind shot for fun though, why not? So we get a 20% damage, or at least accuracy buff on our main guns if we get secondary shell hits or potential damage. Mostly it's gonna come from that secondary shell hits, I believe. It does remind me of the Libertad because of the potential damage, so it seems like you won't run out of the F key buff. At least it won't go down if you're spotted. The next thing is about the ship. One of the gimmicks, well, the gimmick is the, well, not super heal, the heal style. If you watched my Burrows video that I believe I posted yesterday, if I post this, of course, the next day, if you watch the Burrows video, you're gonna notice that the heal has a timer on it. So this is kind of like a new mechanic, it looks like, that Wargaming is experimenting with these new ships. Not really experimenting with, more like kind of just making it its mainstay for these new ships. Is you get to choose how much you want to heal and when you want to heal, etc. Instead of it being a fixed heal. It's kind of better actually in terms of healability, because now you don't rely on the bar anymore. We did get 22,000 damage there on a full salvo on that slightly angled Satsuma. So you kind of get to choose the heal time, which is nice, because you won't waste any heals, it seems like. Ooh. We're trying to turn. So that's kind of cool on a heal, at least, as well as the smoke. I think both mechanics on the heal and the smoke is actually pretty cool. Hold on. We're gonna actually use an F key here on this guy, and then try to get some sub ASW launcher on this guy. We just got no damage, by the way, on a broadside Satsuma, unfortunately. Oh, we got smashed in return. I'm actually gonna pop a heal here for a bit just to show you how it works. So as you can see, we're already healing a bit. We got a direct hit on that sub. We're already healing a bit, but then we can decide to stop it whenever we want. We do have to keep in mind there is a heal cooldown. So for example, I'm gonna turn it off now. Ooh, another 22k there on the broadside Satsuma. Ooh, I think we're gonna get torped from our northern side here, so I think we have to go forward. Look how fast we got our F key proc, by the way. But there's a lot going on right now because we're kind of playing aggressive, and so I'm kind of losing my train of thought. But so you may see the hull and you're like, oh, is this a Kremlin? And yes, the gun caliber is Kremlin gun caliber. The hull is, I believe, the same exact armor values as the Kremlin. So you're kind of more of a secondary focus Kremlin in this case, which is nice because, well, it's something, I guess, different. It's a different take on Kremlin. We're on 50 fires, by the way, so I'm going to keep this heal chugging. I'm kind of getting smashed right now, but it's okay. We do have to be a bit cautious of the submersible here. I can't... I'm getting gassed. I'm getting gassed. Okay, I'm just gonna just chill out here, I guess. I mean, we could just die to the sub. I would say we just keep the heal running for fun, but this seems like a bad position for me. So yeah, the hull is a Kremlin hull, guys. With... Who? I do believe this Schlieffen torped me, but I'm not certain. I'm gonna try to get guns on that guy and then get my rear gun on this guy. Unfortunately, we got no damage there. Oh, is he gonna come around the corner? Oh, unfortunate. I think I gotta die, guys. Game over. Oh, we took no damage? Okay. We'll take no damage. This is a bit of an awful spot because we're pretty much outspotted by everyone. We have no one here, unfortunately. And I don't have Kuznetsov, so this is probably gonna end up killing me. Whoa. Boom! 0! Oh. But we got our rear guns to trade it out. Boom! What? Among Us. For personal score in the Sibir for our first game, we got 134,683 damage, 28 shell hits, 2 citadels, 1 kill, 217 shell hits, and a close quarters expert. A loss, unfortunately. We didn't play it that well, to be honest, this game. So I'm gonna kind of play another game, actually, and showcase that for you guys. But it is live commentary, so whatever game I get is kind of what I'm going to showcase in this case. And this one we kind of overextended. We did get 76,000 damage on that Satsuma, 41k on that Schlieffen, but then nothing on pretty much everything else. We did get 89k main gun damage, and then 26k solid secondary damage here, which is pretty decent, plus 13k from fires. And ourselves, we took 182,000 damage, which isn't crazy, but it's okay. And this is the credits and XP. Here we are in the second game in the Sibir. Now you might be wondering, why am I covering a second game? Normally I only cover one. Actually, in my old reviews, I used to cover 2 guys live commentary games. Today I'm gonna be covering 2. Recently I did only cover 1, but today I have some more free time where I can cover the second game. And, well, the main reason is the first game was a bit short, so, you know, the video would be a bit short, so... Plus, you guys want to watch more than one game, I think, sometimes, so... It also gives you guys some extra content to watch, which is nice. I just shot the Cherbourg, but I think I just missed, because he's going really fast. Boom. Oh! Okay, our dispersion helps us there to get that citadel at the start of the game. That's pretty nice. I'm already envisioning a big problem with this match, guys. And you guys might also be envisioning, maybe watching the video, you guys might be saying, oh, this is a big problem. Some of you guys might not know what the problem is, because we're just sailing right now. But if you take a look at the minimap, guys... Oh, hold on. Take a look at the minimap instantly. You'll instantly notice one issue. Mainly, that all their battleships are going southward. That means we're going to have a pretty hard time in the early game, potentially a good time in the late game, depending on how much my team smashes their team for. We did get a direct hit on that sub, which is nice. So we're going to see. Hopefully we end up getting some damage on those battleships, because I need to show you a damage game, guys, because I'm a zoomer as well. We need to see big damage numbers on our screens, or else the match was pretty much a failed match, right? I'm going to ASW randomly here and hopefully catch him, but I don't think so. Is that S189 dead? Ooh, no, he's not. Oh, he might be dead, actually. He might be dead. I'm gonna try get this North Carolina Kagero Cherbourg combination. Hopefully. I noticed in this match and the previous match, I'm forgetting to click the secondaries. I need to do that a bit more because we need to buff those secondary. That secondary dispersion. Boom. Got him. I think he's dead. Likely. I'm waiting for the Cherbourg shot. I'm pretty sure he's going to come out full broadside to me. Let's see. Maybe not. If not, I'm just going to run at the Kagero full speed. He doesn't have TRB, which is nice. Flooding, but no hit, unfortunately. He should not have DCP available, though. No, he does. Okay. Hello. Hello. I'm gonna shoot his nose a bit. I'm gonna try blind fire the submarine. So here I want to try get this Cherbourg and this North Carolina. Hopefully this S-189 dies magically. I don't know if we're gonna be able to get him, but unfortunately not. But that's okay. I'm going to try play a bit aggressive here with my Colombo going the other way. We're going to create a crossfire on this North Carolina. Hopefully we can kill both the Cherbourg and the North Carolina. I'll definitely kill Cherbourg here unless my... yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm also not going to DCP this heal. Oh, sorry, DCP this fire. Mainly because I want to save it for the torpedoes that I'm a bit scared of from that Kagero. I'm also going to slow down here because I want to try to get as much secondary damage on this North Carolina as possible. Hopefully we get an F key here so I can just one-shot him. We did. We're actually going to use it instantly. And we're going to try to go under those front guns. Unfortunately, went a bit more center mass there. Oh, but he's going full broadside right after I shot. But I still have my rear gun, Mr. North Carolina. What's going to happen here? We aim a bit higher than expected, and we see, boom, Citadel. We do 14,000 damage there, which is pretty nice. And I think we're going to start using our first heal. Here, we do have that Nevsky, which we have to be a bit cautious about. Now, I'm going to hit F5 here, which is requesting support. We're going to hopefully get someone to spot this Kagero for us. Because it is a bit scary to me. I'm going to ask in chat nicely. Can you spot the Kagero for us? So I can turn around. The reason I want the Kagero spotted is because I'm a bit scared of the torps. Oh! Since the torps already got launched, I'm actually going to turn around. Since he doesn't have TRB. Since he doesn't have TRB, there's no more torps I need to be scared of. Ooh. I think I got my HW launch a bit faster than that Colombo's, so hopefully I end up killing the submarine. Hopefully I need that extra kill, guys. Trust me. I only caused the flooding, so I think Colombo will end up killing him, unfortunately. Yes, he does. At least he's dead. That's the important thing, right? I'm going to... Oh, no! I just realized I'm so dumb! I just realized. I'm so dumb. You guys watching the video must be like, this YouTuber sucks at these new consumables. And you must be right. Because, okay, for those of you who don't know what just happened is, I was using the heal even after I healed fully. So, like, I'm basically wasting heal for at least 20-30 seconds. I think. I didn't pay attention to how much time, but a lot. A lot, because it's 1:40, I think. I think I wasted around at least 20 seconds, I think, which is a bit unfortunate. 30 seconds, maybe even. If not more. Probably a bit more, actually. It's okay. We're just making the game a bit harder for us, right? We're playing World of Warships hard mode. It makes the video a bit more entertaining because it makes the ship, you know, that much slightly harder to play, right? So it must be more entertaining for you guys, the viewers. And of course, you guys must be like, oh, if Mr. Streamer is gonna do these mistakes, I'm probably gonna do these mistakes, which gives me a more realistic sample of a video showcase. I'm sorry, guys. Listen, jokes aside, I'm really sorry about that. It's okay. So I don't think it's gonna change the outcome of the match here. I think we're gonna be okay anyway. There is a Kagero in front of me. I believe he did use 2 racks of torps, so we're just gonna wait for the spotting on him. We don't have any method of spotting him. No radars here. He is in the smoke screen though, so we shouldn't panic that much about where he is. Oh. Nope. Gonna chill out and try to play a bit aggressive into B. I want to get this Yamato kill, but I think he's just gonna get one shot by my teammates. It looks like he's just running it down. It does also, by the way, I didn't mention, this ship does also have less gun range than Kremlin, it looks like. At 19.5, I think Kremlin has slightly more gun range. No, he's dead. Yamato's just dead. He's just running it. But that's okay. Hopefully we can get something before the game ends. Maybe a CV kill potentially, guys? What do you think? You think we can get a CV kill, maybe? Yamato is kind of turning back into me, but he's turning full broadside to that Montana, which is an interesting maneuver. Maybe he doesn't want to show broadside to the almighty Roma, guys, so he wants to show full broadside to this Montana at 2 kilometers instead, which is understandable. Roma is a pretty strong one. Hold on. I'm going to heal. Nevsky just died, so I don't think I'm going to get him either. Kagero's probably here, so I'm going to turn into him, actually. Oh, yeah. Definitely. Hopefully our secondaries can punish this Kagero in time before my Colombo one-shots him as well. Unfortunately, 2 not that big matches to showcase for you guys. I wanted to showcase something a bit more high-octane. The first match... Whoa. I forgot Nevsky has Torps, and there seems like they're pretty slow. Hello, buddy. Hold on. What's that? Colombo's gonna one-shot him, though, as well. Probably. We aim slightly above the waterline there. See what we can do. And then we go for the Colombo as the last... damage of last resort, guys, we call it. The damage of last resort, because I don't think we're gonna get any more damage after that. Clearly, we aimed a bit too high, or our dispersion told us no, because he's... but unfortunately the Colombo does one-shot him as expected, and that's pretty much the Sibir from my end from these 2 games. Now you do have to understand that I did go for a full secondary build, so in terms of actual game impact, unless people are going to be running at you or you're going to play on these close engagement maps, you're not going to have an easy of a time, I guess, fighting. Because as well, like the main gun dispersion is gonna be worse, and overall, since we didn't get any F keys here, the first game we did kind of okay. Second game, not that much, but I'll still feature it because it is live commentary at the end of the day. So I'm not gonna pick and choose the best games out of them, right? I'm just gonna pick these 2 games because these are the 2 games I had, and that's what you're gonna be able to watch. I hope you still enjoyed, though. Not that much game impact, these 2 games, but that's okay. Regardless, I guess this ship can be really fun upon certain situations. And of course, well, hold on, let me get this shot. Please let me get him, please. Let me get a 3rd kill, Wargaming. Please. I think we will. And if you do spec it full guns, I mean, it's not going to be that good regardless. And the problem with speccing it full guns is the fact that you're not going to get your F key as much, because you're not going to get those secondary hits that you kind of want to charge up your F key really fast. So the best way would be to basically kind of play it like a hybrid in a way, with the secondary range maybe and the reload mod potentially. He's probably reversing. Potentially reload mod on the main guns and just secondary range, and kind of just build it like that and play it like that. I think like that you can get a mix of deep, well, main gun reload and having some of the F key potential, which would be nice. Like this, I would say you're kind of going all or nothing almost, right? You're kind of going for an almost all or nothing approach. We hurt him there to give us some little base XP buff at the end, because it's submarine damage, right? Oh, please! It's gonna be a flooding because he's too far away. Oh! Splash damage, even. 3, 2, 1. He's somewhere here. If I were to guess. I'm just trying to finish him off. We get our 4 kills, guys. A big match for us in the Sibir. Under 150k, unfortunately, but you know, it's okay. I'm not really too specialized in these secondary battleships, gameplay-wise. So, do you think he's not on surface? That I'm sure of. He's kind of turning in this way, plotting his escape. We're gonna go for this. Oh, he turned the other way. I got baited. Exciting gameplay, guys, huh? Can I kill him? Yeah! For our second game in the Sibir, we ended up doing 149,243 damage, 40 shell hits, 4 kills, 2 citadels, and 140 shell hits. We got second grade, so not that good. Team score, we got top of our team at 2.1k base XP. Detailed report. Oh, our achievements, by the way. Oh, nothing. Detailed report, we got 30k on that Cherbourg, 18k on the Colombo, 8k on the U-190, 6k on the Nevsky, 51k on the North Carolina, 14k on the Yamato, and then some chip damage on everything else. Damage was mostly from AP and some from secondaries, but as you can see, you kind of just played main guns. It's probably a bit better overall, but with that secondary range, so it buffs your F key at least. It recharges faster. For our commander build, preventative maintenance, gun feeder, long-range secondary battery shells, adrenaline rush, manual secondary battery aiming, concealment expert, and fire prevention expert. Equipment running. Right now, I'm running auxiliary armaments mod 2, but I actually recommend you guys to switch over to that reload mod. Concealment system mod 1, prop mod 1, secondary battery mod 1, damage control system mod 1, and main armaments mod 1. For the armor layout for the Sibir, if we were to click on it here and take a look, we've got that 13mm nose armor, 60 belt, 150, 40 deck, 150 side, and 32 aft. It's actually less armor than Kremlin because of that deck armor. We got 40 instead of 60. But otherwise, I mean, it's fairly similar. So you're going to have a similar time overall in terms of playing it. But keep in mind, more things will pen you with HE. For the camouflage for the ship, we've got this 3-tone black, light blue, and a white camouflage. We also have an alternate, which is this brown, white, and black with green camouflage. And of course, we have, I believe, Sibir written in Russian on the back there. Pretty cool. I mean, it is the same hull as Kremlin. It looks pretty much exactly identical. But it's kind of cool that it has a unique camouflage between all the 3 pretty much identical ship hulls. They all have their own camouflages, which is pretty nice. And it's not a single color camo, which is always greatly appreciated. The price of the Sibir, we're going to click on the armory. And we're going to let it load for a second. And then we're going to go, I believe, in the Wishing Wharf. If it were to load, guys. At 10th anniversary Wishing Wharf. You can either get it here. It also were to load, guys, unfortunately. Here it is. You can also get it here by randomly getting it. Or it was also available in the premium shop, which is where I got it. And it's also available for 40,000 doubloons here. In terms of is it worth it for that price point, it is pretty expensive. So I don't really recommend you guys get it. You can kind of just play Kremlin, but of course Kremlin isn't going to give you those secondary buff with the F key and the dispersion. It's almost like playing a mini Ushakov in this case. But, you know, I guess it is kind of like playing almost a mini Ushakov with the F key, the tier 10. But it is pretty decent. But again, it's not my style of ship because I'm not a secondary ship player in general. So in terms of recommending it, well, it's not for my style. So I find it hard to recommend ships that are not my style, especially if they're available only for kind of like cash. So I think most people can kind of skip this one if you want, if you don't care for secondary ships in general. So that's kind of it, I guess, for this video. I do intend on getting the Kushiro for the next video. If it were to load as well, I'm sorry. I do intend on getting the Kushiro for the next video. I am soon on my way, at least I'm soon there. I soon have it. So that's one, probably the next video. If not the next one, the one after. The next video, if not the Koshiro, it will probably be the tier 10 American Destroyer, the Laffy, because I do also have that one right now. And so if you want to watch a Laffy video or a Koshiro video, do let me know in the comments below. But that's pretty much it for this video, guys, for the Sibir. I'll see you in the next one, which will either be Laffy or Koshiro. But I hope you enjoyed regardless. And I'll see you in the next one. Big fan.